How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you? I'm sorry about that.
What's up, man? I'm good. I'm tired.
What are your expectations for this team this season?
I expect us to, play the way we played last year. We had a good season last year, 2010. There's a lot to improve on. I expect us to be able to put ourselves, give ourselves the opportunity to make it to the NCAA tournament. This team is working really hard. Guys from the front court to the back court, we're pushing each other just to get us in the right, make us get into the right opportunity so that we're able to, play in that national tournament game. So we're just pushing ourselves, and I expect us to continue with our, with our ability to, push ourselves, strive, and try to be the best team we can possibly be.
What do you think of first day of practice?
It was tough. It was really tough. But one thing Coach Ali stressed today is that he wanted us to break that mental fatigue barrier. He wanted us to realize that we got more in the tank to push, whether we're tired, whether we think we're tired or not. And I think the guys did a great job with that today. A lot of guys were tired, but we still felt like we had a lot to give, and we gave a lot.
Big year for you last year as the captain leading this team to the 2010 season. What are you expecting of yourself as a captain going into this year?
I'm trying to play as good as I possibly can. I've been, pushing myself this whole summer. Been at different camps. I'm working out with a couple guys that came back to return. And I just want to give myself the best opportunity to, to be accomplished in the university as well as in my future.
Got a new conference. Obviously, you guys have got the postseason again this year. It's a different feeling for you guys this year?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of the same feeling because you want to go out there and play the game the way you always played it. But it's going to be different because we're going to play against different teams. So it's going to be different when we go away to play in Texas. When that's kind of weird for us, because that's in the Midwest area, and we're gonna try to make it seem like it's the same as that, the way as it is in the Big East, but it's always gonna feel different. We're going to different places.
A lot of new faces this year. What do you think of the incoming players? What do you think of the incoming players?
Like I said, they've been surprising me. The three guys, especially the song, they've been really surprising me. And them guys have been working really hard. They never talk back. They always want to learn. Amita's been playing real well, as well as Terrence. They all been playing real well, and that's good because we need each and every one of them because they're on this team for a reason. We're gonna need to use them at one point in time, and we just gotta be ready for the opportunity.
How tough was it over there? Did you expect anybody not to make it over here? Or?
No. Everyone's gonna make it. Like I was saying to one of the guys earlier, that Coach Ali wants us to. That practice is all about mental fatigueness and trying to break that barrier. They think you're tired, but he's telling you you're not tired. You still got more in the tank, and I think the guys understood that, and they really pushed themselves. Even though we were all tired, we understood that. We still got more in the tank. We still got plenty of room left over to push ourselves. And it's kind of like when we're in overtime. There's plenty more opportunities for us to win, so we got to do our best to try to win.
How do you think that might have helped you for the upcoming season?
It was a lot of fun. It was a great experience, and I think it really helped me a lot just to develop, get a chance to play different positions, get a chance to play, different role on a different team, and just practice other things than I usually don't do over here, and against the top competition overseas in Europe. And it was just a fun summer, a lot of basketball, a lot of practice.
It was a great summer for me.
Do you have any personal goals for the season? And after that, what are the goals for the team?
I just want to play more aggressive, I feel like the last couple of years, I could have been more helpful to the team if I got confident. So I'm just going to try to do that, try to carry everything I did over the summer over to this team and to this season.
last year when we were at the press conference for Collins' retirement, you told me that you wanted last year to prove to everyone that you guys weren't going to back down, that you were going to not go away quietly. You guys did that, obviously. What are your plans for this year as a team?
Play the same way, play with the same, aggressiveness, with the same team spirit, and I think last year everybody saw that you just had fun. We are trying to get that same feeling back, and you have fun when you play well, when you play fast, and when you're successful.
Do you think it's going to be difficult to find like that rallying cry? Like last year was the sanctions. This year you guys are back in the tournament, new conference. Is there really any motivating factor besides just playing for that trophy?
Well, it's great to be to have this chance back, to go to the tournament. I think it's pretty much the biggest motivation we have in college sport, is to go to the tournament. New conference is a challenge in itself. Nobody knows how the level of competition is going to be. Nobody knows who's going to be the top tiers in there. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
To piggyback off that, the Big East was obviously one of the strongest conferences in the country. How do you think the AAC is going to compare with that, with Memphis and Temple coming in?
To be honest, I don't know how it's going to compare to the Big East, but it's going to be real competitive. We got pretty good teams in there. We got the national champion in Louisville. We got us, Memphis, and Temple, and
what? How many did you name?
What are you doing?
I'm practicing my golf swing. That's what we do.
You're distracting me right now.
Straighten your left knee and
You're
don't
distracting me right now. I can't poke. Well, anyways.
Is there a?
I think it's gonna be real competitive. Just because everybody's, going to try to beat Louisville 0.1, and everybody's, going to try to put their name out there.
Is there a number in terms of rebounding you guys want to be plus? Coach obviously doesn't want to be -3 again. Wants to improve rebounding. You guys have any sort of goal, and just we have to be ahead of those boards now? Or?
Yeah, we need to step it up. Well, we got a bigger lineup this year. I think that's going to help. A couple more bodies, which is going to help. But in the end, it's all mental. I don't know what it was. We watched a lot of film over the summer, and it's just one of these things that you got to practice a lot.
I was going to say to these physical.
Please emphasize, Niels is not trying out for the Red Sox. This is his new turf.
Through the drill, the box out drills, the 3 in a row, stuff like that. How difficult is that, and does that help you prepare for
it's really difficult. We do it every year. Yeah. Every year. Like I told the freshmen over there when we walked over here, be ready for the box out drills. It's going to be real tough. You're going to hang in there. Everybody's going to yell at you. You got your head down. You think you can't. It can't be any harder anymore, but eventually you gotta fight through it.
They seem to do pretty good. Nobody got caught too bad, right?
Nah, people got caught. People got caught. I remember my freshman year, I was in there. I think it was Chuck, who knocked me down, and I was literally laying on my back. I had my eyes closed. Everybody just like yelling at me, but that's just the kind of memories you got from first practice.
Can you talk a little bit about Shabazz, what it means to have him coming back, and what he brings to the table as a leader on and off the court?
It means a lot to me personally, because it's great to have somebody at your side that has been here for 4 years. 2 of the years we've been in the league room, roommates in the apartment. So it's just great to have somebody there who you can always talk to, who knows what you've been through, and that's the same with Tyler. Shabazz going to be a great leader this year. I think he did amazing things for the team last year and was one of the biggest factors for the success. And I just expect him to play at the same intensity. I know he's going to do that. No matter where he goes, he's going to be a great pro.
kind of off of that, you know, you were talking about you guys being here together all 4 years. That was a big class that came in your freshman year, and now there's only a couple of you left. Has that brought the few of you guys closer together?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think just being here for that long of a time and having that banner up there and knowing that you did it together, it's just an amazing thing.
What's the biggest thing you think you guys need to accomplish before you face off against Maryland?
Biggest thing? That's a good question. I think just, in the first couple of weeks you got to figure out the character of the team, and you can't really put it in, put it down, put it in names, or just name it. Everything's going to start to come together through these first weeks. You're going to know what your role is in the beginning, and within the first couple of weeks of the season, when actually the games come up, you just gotta figure out how to win, and that's going to be the most interesting part, because it's just like the little things that always make the big difference.
Thanks, Niels.
Appreciate it.